Artificial intelligence is evolving at an astonishing pace. From generating human-like conversations, to diagnosing disease, to writing sermons, it seems there's nothing AI can't do. But as this technology grows more powerful and more integrated into daily life, some Christians are beginning to ask a serious question. Could AI play a role in the end times? Could it even be the Antichrist? First, let's understand what Scripture says about the Antichrist. The term Antichrist appears in the letters of John. Children, it is the last hour, and just as you heard that Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have appeared. 1 John 2:18. But Revelation 13 gives the most detailed picture of this end times figure. There, John describes a beast who rises from the sea, given authority by Satan himself. This beast blasphemes God, persecutes the saints, and rules over the earth. Revelation also introduces a second beast, often called the false prophet, who creates an image of the beast and compels people to worship it. It was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast could speak, and cause those who would not worship it to be slain. Revelation 13:15. The phrase, image of the beast, has long fascinated theologians. In ancient times, rulers often set up literal statues, images of themselves, demanding public worship. But in Revelation, this image doesn't just stand still. It speaks. It's animated. It has breath. That's led some to wonder. Could John have been seeing something like advanced technology? Perhaps an artificial intelligence far beyond what he could comprehend? It's important to note, the Bible never says the Antichrist is technology, but it does suggest he will use deception, signs, and wonders to mislead the world. The coming of the lawless one is by the activity of Satan with all power and false signs and wonders. 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Revelation 13 also describes a world where economic control is absolute. No one can buy or sell unless he has the mark, either on the right hand or the forehead. Revelation 13:17. In our generation, cash is disappearing. Digital ID systems, biometric scanning, and centralized digital currencies are becoming reality. And what powers these systems? Artificial intelligence. Some scholars believe AI may not be the Antichrist itself, but rather the infrastructure that enables the Antichrist's power through surveillance, censorship, and control of commerce. Similar systems were used by ancient empires like Rome to stamp out dissent. The tools have changed, but the spirit behind them may not have. One of the most striking developments is the rise of AI-powered religion. A chatbot named GPT-3 once gave a sermon in a German church. Another AI program created an entire new religion, and some technologists, like former Google engineer Anthony Lewandowski, have gone as far as creating a church to worship a future AI god. This mirrors Romans 1:25. They exchanged the truth of God for a lie, and worshipped and served created things rather than the Creator. Humanity's hunger for knowledge without reverence for God has always led to dangerous outcomes. The Tower of Babel, for example, was mankind's attempt to reach heaven through its own power, and God intervened. Are we building another tower, this time out of data and algorithms? Should Christians fear AI? Not necessarily. Like fire, AI can be useful or destructive, depending on how it's used. But what Scripture does command is spiritual vigilance. Let no one deceive you in any way, for that day will not come, unless the rebellion comes first, and the man of lawlessness is revealed. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Whether AI is the Antichrist, a tool of the Antichrist, or simply part of the technological landscape, what matters most is where our trust lies, in machines or in the living God. AI is not inherently evil, but when used to control, deceive, or replace God, it becomes part of a much older battle between truth and deception. If you believe we are living in the last days, subscribe now to Signs and Wonders. Hit the bell so you never miss a prophetic update. And tell us in the comments, do you believe AI is the Antichrist or the tool he will use? Stay awake, stay watching. This is Signs and Wonders.